Hey everyone, and welcome to The Listers. We love lists here at The Listers, and today we are counting down a list of scandals that killed careers and fame. Before we start, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to see more lists in the future. First on the list is Daddy-O-5. Perhaps you've heard of this one. A Maryland mom and dad are all over the news lately for pulling a cruel prank on their son and posting it to their YouTube channel, Daddy-O-5. The channel has more than 700,000 subscribers and nearly 300 videos. In this now famous video, they are shown screaming and cursing at the child and blaming him for spilling ink when actually it was invisible ink and a planned prank by the parents to get on camera. "I didn't do that," the child says as the prank went down, breaking into tears and clutching his chest in fear. Eventually, later in the video, the dad finally tells him, "It's just a prank, bruh." Clearly nobody except the parents were laughing. Since the controversy, more videos on the channel came under question for instances of child abuse. And eventually, the parents of Daddy-O-5 privated most of the videos on the channel. The family strongly denies that the children were abused in the incident. But whether you agree with those who are calling it mental abuse, or you think it was just a funny misunderstood prank, one thing is for sure, it quite possibly killed their career. Next up on our list is Balloon Boy. The Balloon Boy hoax happened on October 15th of 2009 in Fort Collins, Colorado, when Richard and Mayuma Henna set loose a giant gas-filled balloon in the sky and then claimed that their 6-year-old son Falcon was inside of it. Before no time, it made international news, and at the time, it was reported in the media that the boy was in the balloon reaching altitudes of 7,000 feet. After more than an hour-long flight of more than 50 miles, the balloon landed northeast of Denver International Airport. When police finally reached the balloon, the boy was not inside. Authorities began a manhunt of the entire area, raising fears that he had fallen from the balloon. Later that day, however, the boy was reported to have been hiding in his attic the entire time. In short, the incident was a hoax or a publicity stunt by the father, Heenes, who almost got away with it. Almost. That is, until his interview on Larry King Live that same evening. When he responded to a question about why he was hiding, Falcon said to his father, "You guys said that, we did this for the show." It was then announced that the incident was a huge hoax and that the parents would likely face several felony charges. Both parents served jail time, and although there were rumors of a reality TV show for them, nothing ever panned out. Number 3. Rich Kids TV. Meet Andre Smagov. Andre has a YouTube channel called Rich Kids TV. So Andrew allegedly tried to raise $100,000 once for a raffle giveaway, which ended up being an addition to his own fleet of cars. So basically, after he claimed that he was going to give away 90% of the raffle to fans, he actually turned around and ended up using 90% of the money to buy his own car. He was later exposed by other YouTubers and tried to claim that he only got $10,000, which he directed to the proper channels. In the end, the YouTube community decided he was lying. Number 4. Sam Pepper. In 2014, Sam Pepper uploaded a video titled "Fake Hand Ass Pinch Prank," which showed him pinching the butts of random women. Soon afterward, several women came out saying they were sexually harassed or raped by Pepper. So several days later, Pepper came out with another video showing women pinching guys' butts. Neither video went over very well, and Pepper was faced with a wall of complaints and criticism. All of his attempts to repair the situation failed. A year later, Pepper tried to make a comeback with a prank video in which he kidnapped another 2 YouTubers, one of which was involved in the prank. Let's just say nobody else thought it was very funny. In this video, called Killing Best Friend Prank, he also made it look like he shot the victim who was in the prank, no doubt traumatizing the other YouTuber. I'm just gonna guess they are no longer best friends. Soon thereafter, a petition arose with over 100,000 signatures asking to remove him from YouTube. He promised to shut his channel down if YouTubers raised $1.5 million for his exit. He quickly removed the video he made for requesting the funds. And I'd say that's a career killer. Number 5. Leafy is here. Calvin Lee Vale, known as Leafy, plays video games on his channel while putting down other YouTubers. H3H3 Productions claims that Leafy especially likes to make fun of kids and vulnerable people. Making fun of others seemed to be a good moneymaker on YouTube because his numbers just kept getting bigger and bigger, until one day he made fun of an autistic man. The autistic man responded by crying in a video saying that Leafy's viewers were sending death threats. Despite the interest in putting others down, down, there seems to be a limit other people will watch. Because since the controversy, Levy's YouTube numbers plummeted and he no longer gets the millions of views that he used to. Number 6. Sam XJaws. Sam was considered a great gamer on YouTube, showing tips for Call of Duty, and seemed all around a great guy. But Sam started dating a porn star, which got his fans upset. He then told his viewers that he was spending all of his YouTube money on his Adderall addiction, which basically tipped the edge and ruined his career. He quit YouTube for about a year, but came back admitting that he was always depressed and had an aimless life. Eventually, he just quit altogether. When asked on some websites about his present whereabouts, one viewer claimed that he got a real job as a professional stealth clown. In case you're wondering, a stealth clown is a tactic in Call of Duty where you stand behind a fake clown and shoot people from an angle in which they can't see you. So basically, it sounds like he's still playing Call of Duty, just not recording it. Number 7 on our list is Brandon Dylan Asher. Brandon Dylan Asher is a YouTuber. When Brandon was 18, he met up with a 15-year-old girl that he met online. This did not make her dad very happy. For that, he was arrested for talking to a minor sexually online. Although that drama died down fairly quickly, eventually word got out that he was having sex with a 10-year-old. A little later on, Basher innocently tweeted that he wanted to sneak into Disneyland. Another YouTuber, Keemstar, played an April Fool's Day joke and tweeted, "Warning! Do not take your children to Disney next month." Well, this did not go over well with Basher, who called Keemstar a bully and broke down in rage on YouTube trying to defend himself and claiming that he was going to quit videos altogether. And he actually did quit for the most part, now just posting occasionally. Next on our list is Sam Rader. Poor Sam Rader faced not one, not two, but 3 crises all at once. After posting a YouTube video showing him testing his wife's urine without her knowledge and finding out she was pregnant, the video went viral and a new YouTube career took off. But sadly, a few days later, it turned out to be a miscarriage. However, questions quickly rose up in the YouTube community, doubting the entire story and casting Sam and his wife Nia in a bad light. Shortly after this, Sam came face to face with his demons as an Ashley Madison site hack publicly revealed that Sam was one of the many people who paid a decent amount of money to meet women discreetly without the knowledge of his wife. After an apology video helped his subscribers reconnect, he posted a video showing his wife walking way ahead of him, angry at him for starting a fight with one of his accusers at a vlogger's fair. All of this negative attention may have turned off a lot of people, but it didn't seem to turn off his viewers, as he has almost 3 times as many followers today as he did just over a year ago when this all started happening. Number 9. Michael Richards. Michael Richards had a great career behind him acting in Seinfeld, which was one of the most popular TV shows of all time. His future looked just as promising as he worked comedy clubs on the side. Now, every comedian faces hecklers from time to time, people who drink a little too much and like to yell from the audience, or just talk too much and too loudly. Well, during a live show in 2006, Michael took one audience member a little too seriously, lost his temper, and yelling at the audience member, demanding him to leave the building. In itself, that would have been excusable, but Richard started using racial slurs, telling the man that 50 years ago, he would have been hung upside down on a tree with a fork in his ass. The audience member was African American.
Shut up! 50 years ago, they had you upside down with a fucking fork up your ass! A fork! Oh, it ain't necessary! Well, you interrupted me, pal! That's what happens when you interrupt the white man, he's gonna jump you down!
It took years for Michael to build up his career, but only seconds for his career to be ruined. Number 10, and last on our list, is Jared Fogle. Everybody wanted to love Jared. He was the Subway guy. He lost all that weight just from munching on some Subway sandwiches, but no one ever bothered giving any thought to what kind of person he was. Well, turns out, he's the kind of person who likes to collect child pornography, and lots of it. He's in jail now, his career is tarnished, and the Subway brand may never be the same. The end. Well, what'd you guys think of our list? Do you know any other scandals that ruin careers? Write them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.